The following ideas, thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the panel of this podcast are purely for entertainment purposes and are not meant to be taken seriously at all. If you are easily offended, this may not be the podcast for you.
Pussy.
Some of the conversation and themes of the show may be for mature audiences, so viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. Enjoy the show.
What's up, world? It is your boy Ant from the Ant and CJ Show. I am joined here by CJ.
Figgity spliggity.
Oh, Lord.
Nah, I mean.
Anyway, I have a little surprise for you today. A little treat, shall we say.
I love surprises.
Yeah, in that same voice, too. Anyway, a couple episodes back, we did a Babe Battle Royale. A very controversial Babe Battle Royale, shall I say.
Yes, we did. And who did you choose again? Who did you pick to be with? Just remind me.
A mistake.
Oh, okay.
Coco Jones, if you're watching this, come back to me, baby.
Oh no, Coco Jones has unsubscribed. You see what you've done to us?
Coco Jones, come back to me, baby.
No, she ain't coming back.
I promise I'll treat you right. So I got a little Babe Battle Royale set up for you with a twist.
Okay.
The twist is that the female figures, shall we say, on this list are all animated.
Okay. So we're taking the adult versions of these characters, correct?
Let's take the adult versions of these characters.
That sounds excellent to me.
We'll start off with two numbers. I'll give you two characters, and then we'll move forward from there. So any two numbers from 1 and 30.
Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Let's go 8 and 24.
Okay. Interesting choice. So at number 8, we have a very exotic female.
I like exotic.
She also has two companions that travel the world with her.
Less interested.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Moana at number 8.
Okay.
And at number 24, we have who happened to be quite a few people's favorite redhead once upon a time. I'm not talking about Pepper Ann. Instead, I'm talking about Ginger from As Told by Ginger.
Okay.
So now you have a choice. You have Moana and Brace-Face Ginger standing in front of you. You must choose one to move forward. Who are we choosing?
Moana's grandma lives in the water and just be popping up, man, randomly out of nowhere. And I don't really want to deal with that shit when I'm taking a bath. So, I'm going to go with Ginger.
Okay.
You know, I like a little redhead with braces anyway, you know.
Moana has been eliminated. Ginger.
That's my bag a little bit. A little redhead with braces.
Ginger is your current number 1.
Sweet.
Moana, give me a call. You've been rocking with Ginger.
Yeah, got my little redhead boo, you know.
And now you have a different option available to you.
Who the hell has blue hair?
Marge Simpson.
Damn, she do got the yams.
Are you choosing Marge Simpson or we're rocking with Ginger?
I'm gonna stick with Ginger.
Wow, Ginger makes it past a potential infidelity.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Ginger because there's something about that "help me" voice that just doesn't work for me, and I wouldn't want to wake up to that every day, you know.
Okay, and there's another mom that presents herself to you. You're
like
still
Mom.
rocking with Ginger, but now you have Lois Graffin.
Oh, I'm taking Lois.
Oh,
I'm taking Lois. That's an easy choice too.
Peter.
That's a redhead. I need.
Okay.
Lois a little freak, and she got a thing for black guys. Shout out to Jerome. Yeah.
Lois Griffin has eliminated Ginger.
Yeah, I need a little loose Lois in my life.
Loose Lois has made it to the next round.
Oh yeah, Lois Griffin. That's my kind of redhead too.
Let's give you another MILF. Mrs. Incredible.
Ooh. Damn. Mrs. Incredible got that. Yeah, girl. Like, she got that.
Mrs. Incredible got that giat.
She got, ooh, onion booty. Just, something. Damn. Lois or Mrs. Incredible? I'm gonna go Mrs. Incredible.
Okay, Lois goes home after one round.
Yeah, I feel like Lois in her past, she was for the streets a little bit. You know, she was out here, she was running around, and I don't judge. You know, that was her journey. That's what she needed to do. But I feel like Mrs. Incredible, she's just so wholesome and so nice, and I just want to turn her out and get all of that good that's inside of her, and just turn her pure evil, bring her to the dark side.
Ooh.
So, yeah,
Okay.
you know, that's what I'm all about. Taking good girls and ruining their life. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I do.
Interesting.
Hey, baby, shout out to my wife.
But now
But now,
we move forward.
we move forward.
You're tired of the good girl act, the good girl image. We want to go a little dirty, so we take it back a few years. Now, you're presented with Betty Boop.
Nah, I'm sticking with Mrs. Incredible. Betty Boop is, I mean, she got some curves and stuff, but the whole black and white thing doesn't really work for me.
Okay.
Me and Mrs. Incredible, we gonna stick together, you know.
All right, Mrs.
I like
Incredible.
when she do that little stretch thing for my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
That's
now
my
you go out of town with Mrs. Incredible.
Mm.
You go, you stop by a little bar for a drink.
Oh, love a nice drink.
There's a nice mellow music playing from the piano.
Mm.
Out behind the curtains comes the evening's performer,
Mm.
and it's Miss Jessica Rabbit.
Mm. Well. Damn, Jessica Rabbit. That's a woman. That's a full-figured woman.
That's a full-figured woman right there. She got
Oh, yeah.
top, bottom, and everything in between.
Oh yeah. But I'm sticking with Mrs. Incredible. I don't feel like Jessica Rabbit is really the one you're supposed to be with for real. You know, that's more of a one-night thing. Now,
Okay.
what Mrs. Incredible don't know won't hurt Mrs. Incredible, but you know.
Okay. All
Me
right.
and Jessica Rabbit, we don't have no real future. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're walking down the street, and now you bump into Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ooh. Yeah, do some of that little gypsy stuff over here. A little belly dance. Where you take your scarf and you put it behind your head and do that little wrist move that you do.
hey.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my route. But I'm gonna go with Mrs. Incredible. I'm gonna stick with Mrs. Incredible. You know,
Okay.
I feel like Esmeralda. You know, she got a lot of guy friends.
All right. Okay.
But shout out to Esmeralda. You know,
Shout out Esmeralda.
I get a little dirty sometimes in Notre Dame.
I mean, let's see how dirty you can get in Mulan.
Nah, Mulan ugly. Mulan had to have been ugly because she just pulled back her hair and they was just like, oh yeah, that's a man right there. Like that's a dude. So
Okay.
you know,
Mulan was a
And
quick
some-
out.
yeah, Mulan's a quick out.
So now here's a question for you. What about Pocahontas?
Pocahontas. Ooh. Pocahontas she's fire. Pocahontas was fire.
Pocahontas was fire.
Pocahontas was fire. That good brown skin, that long black hair. Little tattoos. Painting with the colors of the wind and shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh. But But then I also got to take into mind, since this is a relationship question, for our compatibility, Pocahontas a little bit crazy.
Okay.
Her dad is, John Smith was about to get his head popped.
Ooh, completely.
Yeah. And where was Pocahontas when it was happening? She off talking to a tree in the woods, calling the tree her grandmother. Like, I just feel like it wouldn't really
Grandmama.
work out. I come home one day, she's in the kitchen talking to the toaster. Like, I'm trying to have a serious conversation with her about our marriage, and she's in there discussing all of our business with the microwave. And it's like,
Oh my god.
it's too much.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we get out the forest, but now we're going to the swamp, and you come across Princess Fiona.
Ooh. See, Princess Fiona is very intriguing for me because she got two sides, right? It's like this nice, polished princess during the day.
Or she can turn green for you at night.
Yeah, nice. She dirty. She like to play in the mud. She like to be in that swamp, and that's just where I want her.
Yeah.
Like at night, she get a little thick in the ass. And
Yeah.
that's just my type.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going with Princess Fiona?
Nah, we're gonna go with Mrs. Incredible.
Oh,
Mrs.
shit.
Incredible last another round, just because Fiona fart a lot. I don't want to be in a pool somewhere and she just farting, making all these bubbles, making the water all warm. Like,
Okay.
she farting in the bed and shit, blowing the bed up. One time, didn't in one of the Shrek movies she farted some fire and like toasted a marshmallow or something, or started a campfire with a fart or something?
Some shit like that.
Yeah, see, I don't need that kind of shit in my life.
Okay.
She farted and burned the house down.
So you don't need that. What about Megara from Hercules?
Nah, Meg was a hoe.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Meg was a hoe. She would have fucked that little goat man if Hercules wasn't there. I know that for a fact. Yeah, Meg was a hoe.
All right.
She was out here thotting and bopping. She works for Satan. Like, I'm not really with it.
Okay.
Not really with it. I've gotten all the hoes out of my life. I don't need that kind of trouble. I'm sticking with Mrs. Incredible.
What about Princess Tiana?
Ooh.
You got yourself a little Southern belle.
I do like a little chocolate. I do like a little chocolate.
A little Southern belle.
And she cooked.
She
She
throw
cooked
down.
like a motherfucker. She from New Orleans. Ooh, but she did kiss that frog. Like, she just straight kissed him. Like, no real
You
questions.
gave her a little
about it.
cunnilingus. What that
Yeah.
mouth do?
Yeah, and I don't want to have to worry about that. I live in the South. I don't want her to be seeing farm animals and just kissing them and shit. Like, so I think I'm gonna stick with Mrs. Incredible.
Oh, Mrs. Incredible lives another round.
Yeah, me and Mrs. Incredible, we got a thing going on. Me and Mrs. Incredible, Mrs. Credible, Mrs. Credible, Mrs. Incredible.
Okay.
You
Anyway.
hating?
No.
You hating?
Not at all. Not at all.
hating.
Anyway, moving on.
You hating?
Moving on.
Sipping that ice cold haterade.
Oh my god. Moving on. A little fairy flies by and it happens to be Tinkerbell.
Oh, I'm clapping cheeks. All right. Oh, Tinkerbell, and that little tutu thing. Yeah.
She got that little green dress for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to sprinkle you with that fairy dust.
See, I like that fairy dust. If I like that fairy dust, I'll snort that shit. Just snort it and see what happens.
So we rocking with Mrs. Incredible, who has now survived a bunch of potential infidelities, or are we choosing Tinkerbell?
See, because Mrs. Incredible, she don't have no pixie dust.
She does not.
She is not a fairy.
No, she is not.
But if I feel like if the house get broken into, at least Mrs. Incredible could stop them.
Oh, does this mean you're keeping Mrs. Incredible still?
Like, I need to feel safe.
Okay.
Tinkerbell just running up to them and sprinkling some shit on them. Like, making them sneeze is not gonna stop me from getting killed.
Okay.
So, and she ain't do shit about Captain Hook. Like,
Okay.
Captain Hook was out here trying to clap niggas, and she's just flying around and getting caught. So I think I'm gonna go with Mrs. Incredible. I feel like she's a little bit better under pressure, and she work out a little bit better for my master plan.
Okay. Mrs. Incredible survives another day.
Mrs. Incredible, that's my baby right there.
All right.
Do some things.
So, you're concerned with the heroics. You're concerned with being protected.
Yeah, I need to feel safe.
So now you're presented with Miss Lara Croft. The short shorts, the green tank top.
I'm gonna go Mrs. Incredible.
Ooh.
I feel like Lara Croft is in great shape, and I feel like she stays that way because she probably jogs in the morning, and she gonna want me to do all this extra exercising, and I'm not trying to do none of that.
Okay.
She want to go and explore caves and shit, and go jumping off of mountains and hiking and all this other real woodsy type of stuff. Mrs. Incredible, if I want to travel, she turns into a parachute for me. You know what I mean? She turns into a little speedboat and gives me a ride.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I'm going to rock with my boo. I'm going to stick with my baby.
Mrs. Incredible survives again.
Mrs. Incredible is the love of my life.
But now we're choosing
For
between
now.
Miss Incredible and Kim Possible.
I will let Mrs. Incredible turn up on Kim Possible.
So
Baby.
we're choosing Mrs. Incredible again?
Baby, go kick her ass.
Okay.
She's looking at me funny. Kim
Okay.
Possible will bring all kinds of rodents into my house, and she hanging out with that boy all the time. I'm just not going to be cool with her having a boy best friend. Just because they fight crime together. And then she running off into secret lairs, fighting Dr. Drakens. Mrs. Incredible knew when the time came for her to settle down and have a family, I got to hang my suit up so I could take care of my man. And that's what I need in my life.
Okay.
You break out the suit when the time comes, but she know how to hang the suit up and take care of the king.
Okay.
That's what I need.
So Kim Possible gets defeated by Mrs. Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
But does Mrs. Incredible defeat Shigo?
I might have a little romp in the hay with Shigo, but I don't know about long term. I feel like
long-term?
long-term exposure to those glowing green hands might give me balls cancer.
Oh, shit.
And, I just don't really want to, I don't want my balls fried up while I'm just trying to take a nap.
Okay. All right, so you
Yeah.
survives. Mrs. Incredible survives again.
Oh, Mrs. Incredible is the one for me.
But does she defeat Rogue from X-Men 97?
Ooh. Okay. But I do like a little redhead, I like a little redhead, she got a little bit of powers and stuff like that. I like a little bit of powers and stuff like that, but if every time this wheelchair nigga calls her, she gotta run off into the night and go and do something, like, it's not gonna work. 'Cause
Okay.
What about when I need you?
Speaking of not having legs,
Oh, who's next?
Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
I'm gonna stick with Mrs. Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible survives again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Let me tell you why. Ariel, the Little Mermaid, is a perfect tale, no pun intended,
Haha.
of white privilege.
What if we're talking about the Black Mermaid?
Oh, Chloe Bailey?
Yeah.
I can have Chloe Bailey?
You can have Chloe Bailey.
Oh, if I can have Chloe Bailey, that makes this a whole completely different conversation. I can have Chloe Bailey?
Chloe Bailey.
Ooh,
With red hair.
I can have Chloe Bailey. Oh, Chloe. I can have Chloe Bailey. I like Chloe Bailey.
Has Mrs. Incredible met her match? Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna go Mrs. Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible fucking survives again.
Only because even if it is Chloe Bailey, I still gotta deal with her pops. And her pops got lightning powers and shit. He's the king of the ocean. I could never go swimming again without some sort of strife, without some sort of problems. He gonna be mad I convinced her to give up her fins. So he always gonna have some sort of grudge. And, you know, every time I try and go swimming, he gonna be right there. I already can't swim. I don't need him shooting lightning bolts and thunder powers and all of this other stuff at me. So
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with Mrs. Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible survives.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Mrs. Incredible.
But now Mrs. Incredible's met with Elsa from Frozen.
I do love the cold.
Ooh. It's a little chilly.
And if it ain't snowing, I'm not going. I'm gonna stick with Mrs. Incredible, and here's why. I feel like every time me and Elsa get in a fight,
She gonna freeze you.
oh, she gonna freeze me. Hey, she clearly got some anger issues. All right, I seen Frozen. All right, she clearly got some anger issues. Secondly, I feel like every time I go to bring up something that she did in the past, she gonna start singing. Let it go, let it go. And I'm never gonna be able to win an argument.
All right.
Ever.
Fair. But now what if her sister starts fighting for you and now you're fighting Mrs. Incredible versus Anna? from
Anna don't
Frozen?
even got no powers.
Yeah, no, she doesn't got powers. She's just a lovable, down to earth,
Yeah, she was
wholesome,
She was real nice.
wholesome young lady.
Yeah, she was real nice, Anna. But then I gotta deal with Elsa. Now I have more problems, but worse problems. Because now Elsa's the sister. We not even fucking.
Okay.
So now Elsa's just trying to smoke me just because. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Mrs. Incredible.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
we have to solve a crime. Velma from Scooby Doo.
Okay. Now we're doing some things. Oh. I'm gonna go Velma.
Ooh, Mrs. Incredible has lost to the glasses, the orange sweater, and the short skirt.
I'm gonna go Velma. That's my bag. That's my type.
Velma
Hello.
has
hello.
knocked Mrs. Incredible out.
That little thickness with the glasses, and she
Ooh.
Jinkies, I broke my glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'll help you find your glasses, baby.
Velma
Oh
has
yeah.
defeated Mrs. Incredible.
Oh yeah.
But now, Daphne's fighting for you. So Daphne's fighting for you now.
Oh nah, Daphne was pretty privileged.
Oh, Daphne is an easy exit.
I ain't fucking with no Daphne. She looked good, but
Okay.
she ain't no Velma.
Okay, all right.
Velma was she
All
thick and she's smart, reading books and all that shit.
So Velma likes to read.
Oh yeah.
You went to a bookstore with Velma and you run across Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Nah, cause her dad got Alzheimer's, and I'm not trying to be taking care of that little old man. And Belle got some serious issues, like therapeutically. Belle got some issues therapeutically, because before she found out that the Beast used to be a prince, she was perfectly prepared to fuck him.
Oh shit.
She got a little animal fetish, and I got a dog, and I don't want to come home one day and she fucking the dog, thinking that he gonna turn into a prince. So, no.
Okay. All
Girl,
right.
need to stay her ass out of my house.
All right. But
Yeah.
now, you know,
And her daddy.
you leave the bookstore, you come across this carpet that just wants to show you a whole new world because Princess Jasmine's on it.
Oh. I'm gonna go Princess Jasmine.
Ooh, Princess Jasmine knocks the nerd of Velma off of her feet.
I'm gonna go Princess Jasmine. Because Aladdin was broke as hell and she still fell in love with him. And that leads me to believe that even though she's a princess, and her dad is powerful and she's rich and has everything that anybody could ever want, she doesn't judge people. And she's good at heart. And if I marry her, then I'm now rich and royalty and, You know, now I got a little kingdom and stuff. Like, now I'm Prince Ali. Like,
Prince
a little
Ali.
I already got the Middle Eastern beard. Like,
Okay.
I'm already part of the family. Like, now I'm out here with a tiger, Raja. I got a little Iago, a little talking, little parrot and shit. I'm riding around on the magic carpet, like, you know? Yeah, I gotta go Princess Jasmine.
Princess Jasmine.
Yeah.
And you come across Debbie Thornberry, the sister of Eliza Thornberry.
All right, she had a little 90s grunge look, you know?
Yeah.
Debbie Thornberry was a little, you know, I wanted the mom, though. I wanted the mom, yeah. What's Mama Thornberry's name?
I have no idea, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Debbie doesn't work. We're keeping Princess Jasmine?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Princess Jasmine.
All right. But you know, after you met Debbie, you have a little bit of an animal fetish, and Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob presents herself.
I feel like Sandy might present a couple of issues.
Okay, all right.
You know, because here I am, I walk in the tree dome, she in hibernation, and now she looking at me and saying I'm Dirty Dan. I don't even know who the fuck Dirty Dan is, and she chasing me down, you know, trying to rip my skin off and shit like that. Like, I just don't, I don't need them kind of troubles. You know, I got enough shit on my plate. You know.
But sticking with the animals, what about Lola Rabbit?
Lola Bunny?
Yeah, Lola Bunny.
I'm gonna stick with Princess Jasmine.
Princess Jasmine has survived.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Princess Jasmine.
But she has met who I think are the best two on the face of this earth.
Okay.
Nani from Lilo and Stitch.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Princess Jasmine.
Princess Jasmine knocks Nani out. But Nani, hey, give me a call.
Yeah, Nani got Stitch and Lilo, and I gotta help raise Lilo, and Stitch is running around here causing all kinds of hell and all kinds of chaos.
Shout out to Stitch.
Yeah, I ain't trying to, you know, be raising two little monsters.
Okay.
So,
I've saved the best for last. I know you like them dirty.
oh, of course.
I know you like them freaky.
Oh, yeah.
I know you like them
course.
sexy.
Oh, of course.
A little dark.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect curves.
Oh, yeah.
Just willing to do anything at any time.
Oh, yeah.
We got Chell from El Dorado.
Ooh. Chell was the one. Chell was fire.
Chell is fire.
Yeah, Chell was fire.
Chell is...
I'm gonna stick with Princess Jasmine.
Princess Jasmine knocks Chell. Listen, I'll take Chell.
Because as soon as the gods got there, Chell was in that temple sucking dick.
Chell was ready to suck that dick.
She was a good look, but that's not wifey.
Princess Jasmine is wifey.
Princess Jasmine is wifey. Yeah. Marry into the family, get a little castle and stuff. Like,
Princess
my pops died,
Jasmine.
which is probably coming soon because he old. You know, then I'm the sultan. I get a little sultan hat. I get that fire little suit that probably keep me real cool in that hot sun. That nice cream color with my complexion and this beard. And like, now I'm out here looking good in these Arabian sands.
Ooh,
Know what I'm saying?
Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
So we
Now
have gone.
Down out in the temple doing the Remember the Time dance like Michael Jackson, just right in the middle of the...
Do you remember time?
Yeah, come on.
So Princess Jasmine has made it to the end. She's my personal choice too. I mean, Michelle and Nani would definitely.
Yeah, Nani was a tough one because I feel like if you're looking to settle down on a nice island and you're looking for like a nice little low key life where you just want to be with family and it's quiet and it's, you know, beautiful on an island on a beach just for the rest of your life chilling in paradise.
Yeah.
Nani is the perfect woman to settle down with.
Then yeah. I mean,
But if you're looking to live in a palace with a flying carpet that'll take you anywhere, only wifey delivers that. Only Princess Jasmine.
Princess Jasmine.
So
It's gonna be a
Princess Jasmine.
whole new world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. and my first decree as Sultan is anybody named Aladdin that's scrummaging through the streets and stealing bread and shit, cut his head off, put his head on a spike, and sit that shit outside my room. I want to make sure we get rid of that problem before it becomes a problem.
You've chosen Princess Jasmine to be the one for you for the rest of your life. How does it feel?
It feels good, you know. Pops is getting a little old, you know. He's starting to get senile, so I got the lawyers reviewing the paperwork right now, just so we could, you know, get him to sign over the palace and everything to me. I don't really try. He got this one advisor that I just really don't fuck with. Some dude named Jafar. He's a weird dude. I just really don't fuck with him. But you know, we're trying to figure out how to make that work. I just feel like he up to something. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like he a little bit suspicious. I feel like he up to something. Something about him I just really don't trust. So
Just
you
a
know,
little bit.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Just a little bit. Just a little
Trying
bit.
to figure it out. Yeah. He be walking around. He got like a cane, but it's like it's not really a cane. Like he be walking around with like this serpent's head staff type of thing. Like it's like he's a creepy dude. Like I just feel like he's up to something. He's real suspicious.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. Creepy dude.
Creepy dude. All right. Well, I mean, this has been the Bay Battle Royale, the animated edition. CJ has chosen Princess Jasmine. Congratulations, CJ. I hope you live a very happy life with Princess Jasmine. And this has been the Ant and CJ show, everybody. We're out.